I know a lot of you will be wondering, and people have asked questions, particularly those that are not Nigerians. Maybe they are from the Caribbean or from other parts of Africa. They have asked questions, particularly questions related to the actions, activities of Edochie and Judyaustin. They want to know why. In fact, I read a comment from a Caribbean, and the person said it seems Nigerians are weak. Spiritual punishment. It seems Nigerians are weak. That we in the Caribbeans, we don't even waste time. We would have struck that person here. And I laughed. I laughed because there is no need to brag about things of darkness, tools of darkness. Yeah, there is no need to brag about that. It's more or less like the United States where people have access to weapons. Yeah. I think when you know that the other person can strike you too, you will be careful if you know your neighbor has something similar or maybe more powerful, or you don't even have an idea what that person has. The arsenal they have, you'll be careful. That's what it is. So when we talk about Judyaustin, you need to understand that Judyaustin or her family, they are not the only one that have access to hurt people. Other people too can protect themselves. They can defend themselves using whatever form or means. Why am I saying all of this? You get to hear the full gist. But before we proceed further, please like, share, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Returning subscribers and those that have been here, I say a very big thank you to you. And to those that have tapped on the thanks button, I really appreciate what you have done. I appreciate supporting this channel. The thanks button, the one with the love icon, dollar sign in the middle of it. If you also want to be a part of this, you like what we do, and you want to encourage us, you can as well tap on the same button. Judyaustin and her mother, they have threatened the Edochie'S. From the look of things, from the update that we are getting, and of course, from what Edochie put out some couple of weeks ago, requesting for a baby girl and saying he's going to stop a bit and maybe start pumping another woman or maybe Judyaustin to produce more children. He has said it months ago that he's going to have 12 children. He has 3 and he has 2, and it seems there will be 6 soon, and he's still hoping to get 6. This is a man whose business, his craft is not crafting, his business is not businessing. Nothing is given positivity, progress, and he's still thinking of having more children. One would have thought a man with such an exposure, at least his craft has brought him to the forefront. But the reality of it, interpreting scripts, reading some written wise sayings of others, putting out 30-second, 40-second clip, sounding intelligent, does not mean that you are intelligent. And one thing about wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, a lot of people they don't really get the 3 of it. You can know something without using it. In this time and age, what will compel a man to want to have 12 children? Not even you, Edochie, that cannot take care of the other kids, at least to an average standard, not even to the top average standard. Yul Edochie says he wants to have 12. Who's going to take care of them? Is he going to ask for GoFundMe? Well, hold that thought. Yul Edochie, hold it. Because it is not our burden anymore. We are not here to think for you. We are not here to worry for you. But if your children, out of not being taken care of, end up where they should not end up, because I don't want to use negativity on them, then it will be your fault. Now, Judyaustin's mother is challenging the Edochie's, saying that Judy is part of the Edochie's, and that Pet Edochie insinuation that the new baby coming in and these other children is not going to be part of it, the way he had embraced the first child because Yul Edochie had come in, and he will not in any way throw his grandchildren away. As long as his son comes and says, hey, Dad, it doesn't matter where that child comes from. A grandfather or grandmother will embrace that child because the child is innocent. Let us be truthful about that. That child is innocent. I have never supported dragging any child. I have never supported it, and I will never be part of it. I see some other blogs, they drag those children, they call them this, they call them that. I will never ever support painting or imputing or cursing any child. It doesn't matter if it's Judyaustin's child. Judyaustin is the focus. Judyaustin is the focus. Yul Edochie is the focus here, not those children. Those children never asked to be born, and majority do not even know the mystery of their birth. So, therefore, we have no moral right to talk about children in a derogatory way, unless there are certain important points to be made. That's the only time on this platform we talk. So, Pet Edochie is saying, I will not be part of this anymore. And Judy is challenging the Edochie, saying that she is part of this family and must be respected and accepted. Can you imagine how someone is forcing herself to be part of a family? Now, Pet Edochie responded by saying, we don't understand the kind of, on what authority you are talking upon. We don't understand what you think you are. What rights do you have? Did we come? Did you see me and my wife? I am alive, not like I'm not alive, and my relatives or my cousins, my brothers are the ones that came to seek for your hand in marriage. It's not as if you guys went to the registry to legalize your marriage. That would have been a different thing. You don't need daddy and mommy per se. You just need witnesses. And the law is binding on that. You just need witnesses. Father and mother does not have to be there. You can even rent someone on the street to get married. It makes no difference. But this native law and custom that you claim you did, was I there? It was not even done properly. You went to rent some of your movie crew in your academy, and you went to rent some disgruntled relatives, bribed some, gave some money, say they should help you go. I understand that part of it, that when certain things cannot be done, certain people will be used. According to Pet Edochie, said he doesn't even know about it. For me, that part of it is a bit shady. I don't think any relative will go on behalf of Yul Edochie to the Mogaloos without consulting or informing daddy. Like, hey, bro, I'm going with your son to this place for this and that. It will not be right for no one to go with him. Regardless, I know you don't want to go because of the circumstances on ground. Going there will be more of evidence for Mary if she's to strike as per divorce. So it was wise, of course, not to. So she did not go. He did not go. That's the father and mother of Yul Edochie. But we heard that Link Edochie went. Leo, that's the first son, went with him. Like, at least let there be someone, a family member, let our firstborn, you can go with him, with the others, at least. So that child, I told you guys the reason why they had to do what they did. If not, Yul Edochie cannot lay claim to that first child. Star DK. Yul Edochie. He can't. That child will automatically become a Mogalu. That's the end of it. Because of their culture. It will become a Mogalu. End of story. So he had to do what he did. Like, okay, you just have to come do something on me. Now, Yul Edochie knows the consequences of these things. Until today, he is really in his mess. But this thing about Judyaustin and mother threatening, saying enough of this, that 2024 must be the end of this online dragging, that the Edochie's must do the needful, that Pet Edochie and wife must make a video or a picture where Judy will be embraced by them, sitting in the midst of them, eating, that they need to do something now, ASAP, ASAP. Something must be done now to prove to the world that their son that came into the life of their daughter and the Edochie's are aware of it. And this nonsense must stop ASAP. After all, they said that Mary has moved on. Mary started the divorce. She said she doesn't want polygamy, and that polygamy is not like a big deal. If she doesn't want it, then let it be. Let it be. That's the end of it. They are no longer interested in this stupidity that is going on for too long. Wow. They said, if not, they will be taking necessary steps. I'm wondering, what steps? What steps? What steps? What are they going to do? Because Pet Edochie, you know him, he laughed. He said, I am not in support of whatever is going on. I have only embraced star decay. Whatever it is that comes next after that, and the repetition and the foolishness of Yul Edochie on social media, I am not going to encourage it. I will not encourage it.